Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my channel. We are today, February 14, 2017, and the particular topic discussions that we are going to have today is know your competitors. I just wanted to talk about this particular video because I find that a lot of time people don't understand who are their real competitors, or people have the impression that a competitor might be an enemy, like someone who is out to get you, or someone who is out to make sure that you don't succeed. That's not true. Your competitor is really someone who is in the same field as you. It is a friend, it is sometimes a relative, it is the people who know you, it is the people who might know you, who might know what you are about, and they are in the same field of work as you. So they want to kind of make sure that it's not, more than likely they're a good competitor. So it's not necessarily that they want to see you fail, but they're just out to compete with you just as much as you're doing something great. They want to do something great. So today I worked on a little some tips that I wanted to bring forth to you in order to make sure that you really understand about competition, and you are up to part with that. So what is it that I am going to read from my notes? Okay, so what is it that I wrote? Your competitor isn't the man or woman who lives far away. He or she is the individual who knows you, your ideas, your thought process, your next move, your vision, etc. All in all, your competitor can be a close friend, an associate, an employee or an employer, a lover, a relative, and at times even your significant other. That is the truth. That is one of the reasons why when you enter the world of business, you really have to study everyone. Whatever your industry is, it's very important for you to study everyone because you don't know their hearts. So your competitor can be any and everyone. It doesn't necessarily have to be an enemy, because what will happen if it's your enemy? You will guard yourself from your enemy. But if it's someone that you love, you're going to be prone to talk to them, to tell them everything that's going on with your life, not knowing that that person might be plotting against you. Okay? So make sure that you understand that. I said, people who compete with you most time will try their hardest to downplay their moves. You have to be extremely observant, patient, and attentive to realize their manipulation. It is the truth. There, like in the beginning, when I started, before I even founded the youth agency, one day I have to tell you the story about that. But in the beginning, I was so open. I would share with everyone, my ideas, what I wanted to do, different projects that I was working on. And next thing I know, these people would steal my projects. They would go further and just, start doing things that I wanted to do. So it's very important that you understand their manipulation. People who smile to your face, who give you nicknames, be very, very, very wary of these people. People who call you, by sweetest name, who invite you out to talk to you. Sometimes these people really want to get inside of your ideas so that they really know what you are about. This is one of the reasons that these days I don't tell anyone what I am about. I am so serious. And what I found is some people who are close to me, people who like me, that I like, they are not understanding that. They're thinking that I'm being kind of like, hiding things that I'm doing, not sharing. It's not so much, it's because I've been burned before. It's because I'm watching and catching myself so that the same thing don't repeat. So be very, very cautious about people and their manipulation. Okay. All right. Competitors will always try to find out your intentions. Guard them. They will propose ideas to you, wanting to see if you will take the bait. Bite, but not so hard. Mislead them. They will pretend to be in your own interest, Don't believe them. These days, life is about self. No one will look out for your own interests better than you. That is the absolute truth, guys. You know that. These days, especially these days, people are so crazy. They will make you act up. So make sure that you don't bite off when people are trying to coach you and sharing with you. Always guard your own interests. They will try to hang out with you. Do so, but never invite them to work related parties. More than likely, they will try to sabotage you behind your back. Okay? So, when you know that you are going to a business meeting, when you all know you are going to a lunch, anything that has to do with your work, make sure that you go along. See, back in the days when I started to work in Haiti, one time I was going to do a project, and it was the year 2011, and I wanted to do a show in Haiti. And I wasn't driving, and one person called me, and I said to the person, I'm going such place. Would you mind to, take me there? And the person says, yes. And then, it was nighttime. So the person said, can I stay with you? I said, yes, absolutely. So I invited the person to the meeting that I was having. Do you know that that same person went behind my back and sabotaged the entire thing that I wanted to do, which is one of the reasons why in 2012, the youth agency didn't present anything to the public. So make sure that when you can hang out with people, you can have fun with them, but whenever it comes to business meeting, nope, you go alone. You treat your work very, very respectfully. You don't bring people to your business idea. No one, you don't. You go alone. Professional. Okay? All right. So, lastly, I put a competitor isn't your enemy. He or she should be treated as a friend. Just make sure you guard your own interests at all times. It is the truth. Your competitor doesn't have to be an enemy. As a matter of fact, there are good competition. So there are healthy competitors out there. So you just make sure that you know that the person is in the same lane of work as you. The person is in the same industry as you. So potentially you understand that that person can be really your competitor. So make sure that instead of like sharing everything, you share just a little bit, not a lot. All right, guys. So I hope these tips were really, really helpful. I think we have time to talk about Haiti. So stay tuned for my next topic discussion. Thank you for watching, and I will see you